Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Nickster Bros Ultimate. Um, so this is the second video of the day. Holy shit, I'm getting another video out. I'm gonna fucking workhorse this. Um, I am 4 days behind, technically 3 days behind, because New Year's Day, a lot of things happened I didn't know that I did not know was going to go on, and I just ended up not having the time to do so. And yeah, so I'm like 3 days behind. So this would technically be day number two, but I'm recording this all on January the 4th. Right? Today's the 4th. Yep, today is January 4th. So I am about 3 days behind, so this is number two. Hopefully, I can get out number three because of how quickly I'm doing this. If I'm lucky, I can get all four out today, but I doubt it. Um, so I guess I just gotta, go on and hold on 1 second here. Okay, sorry. So this book I'm going to be reviewing today. I'm just gonna go on and talk about it now. It's Uncanny Spider-Man. And this is what I was looking up. It is written by C. Spurrier, and the artist is Lee Garbett. Um, this book, so this is going to be book number two for the day, Uncanny Spider-Man. I was flipping through it, like first time around, and I kind of got an understanding of what it was. Um, I think this is a part of the Earth 616 universe. So the main Earth inside the MCU, Earth 616. Um, But here's a little fun part of the day. This is, of course, as you can tell by the cover, this is a Nightcrawler Spider-Man. This is up to like issue 5, I think, so I am behind a little bit. I do have number 2. I might try and get this through just so I can catch up on it, because I'm also behind on Astonishing Iceman as well. So I'm like 5 issues behind on him, only because they're like 5 out. But I think number 6 came out, so I got to get number 6. So I'm a little bit behind. Plus, I got to read X-Men Blue as well. So I'm trying to catch up on some newer day stuff, and then I might throw some older day stuff in there as well. Because in the midst of doing this series, I will also do another series where, like a mini series, where I will just read the earliest issue of a comic book that I have, and I will go from there and then read throughout and read every single issue of that series that I have and see if it makes sense. Um excuse me. So because I just want to prove out the older day stuff, and this is only going for like the older day comic books, that the older day stuff is um not really more readable, but it's more understanding, and it's the word I'm looking for. It makes sense. That's it. It makes more sense than a lot of the stuff that's going on today. Because really, with this, if you know that the Nightcrawler series went on, Nightcrawler's series went on, then this is kind of like after that. But it doesn't say it takes place after Nightcrawlers. You just kind of have to guess that, and I had no idea. So I gotta also read the Nightcrawlers series so I can understand what's going on more in that. Because I picked up the Nightcrawlers series and went, "Oh, I'm gonna read this," and I didn't read a single issue because I'm so far behind on stuff. But yeah, so Uncanny Spider-Man. I'm just gonna get straight into this. I enjoyed it. Um, if I read Nightcrawlers, I think I would have understood it just a little bit better of what's going on. We kind of got a little tease of Nightcrawler's origin with his mom. Uh, but I think we'll get more into that with X-Men or X-Men Blue. We'll get more into that with. So that's gonna be, that's gonna be a big thing. Um, so because that's gonna tie in with, of course, Uncanny Spider-Man. So whenever I get to where X-Men Blue is supposed to come out and when it's supposed to take place, I'm gonna read that, then probably continue with this. That's what I might do. Um, so this kind of teases that a little bit. But overall, um, let's see here. I just got done reading this. I enjoyed the Iron Man looking Sentinels. I wish this did take place in another multiverse because, once again, the Marvel multiverse is not as good as the DC multiverse. I like DC's multiverse more than I do Marvel, and Marvel just kind of throws everything together with the main Earth 616 universe. Like that's what they're going to do with Spider Gwen. God, I'm sorry, my nose like just got stuffed up. Like it was great for like about 10 minutes, and now it just came back up. Just dear God. But anyway, so they're gonna do that with Spider Gwen. They're gonna add Spider Gwen to the main Earth 616 universe, and if Nightcrawler is a new Spider-Man in Earth 616, um, then by count so far we have 4 different fucking Spider-Men in the same goddamn universe doing their own fucking thing. I genuinely give up by this point. They need to go on and make their own fucking Madam Web Spider-Verse storyline, or just call it Madam Web. But yet again, I don't know if like there are a lot of plot holes with Across the Spider-Verse with the comic books as well that kind of make you questioning a lot of different fucking things. And of course the movies now because of the whole multiverse. So who fucking knows? Like I think the Spider-Verse is Marvel's best multiverse, but whenever it comes to other things, it's just so fucking confusing. I will make my own separate video on that, but I think this series should be its own multiverse because of some of the things that went on. Some things kind of made sense, like Adrian Toomes with Vulture. We got him as Director Vulture, as he want at blah, blah, blah. As he is wanting to be called now, Director Vulture. So I'm guessing he's just a more updated version of Vulture. Not really sure. He looks cool. I really do enjoy the art design by him in this. He looks really cool. In fact, while I'm on topic of discussion here, this is Director Vulture, and I love this. Vulture is a very underrated villain in my book, and is easily in my top 10, maybe even top 5 Spider-Man villains. And I think that this new updated version of Vulture is a great starter big time villain for Nightcrawler. My biggest complaint, once again, besides the multiverse with this book, is that actually there are some, but overall it's not anything great. It's just they really need to, once again, going back to the review I did earlier on War Machine #1, go check that video out if you haven't already. Um, they have the little box and little notes saying like, oh yeah, this takes place in this issue. They kind of hinted at, once again, the Nightcrawlers series, but they never really said like no editor's note or anything like mentioning, oh yeah, like this happened in Nightcrawlers #3 or something like that, but it doesn't really help with anything. Um, so there's that. And another thing is that this Vulture, I do enjoy Vulture. Once again, going back to what I said, he's a phenomenal villain. I think that, well, yes, he is a great first time villain for Nightcrawler. It's just, oh man, like I can't really complain about it. It's just you got Silver Sable at the end. That's what I was trying to save up for, and I was trying to work without spoiling, but I can't. You got Silver Sable now, which looks to be the next big bad in #2. I'm not really sure yet because I know you also got Rhino to come into play at some point. So you got Nightcrawler fighting these different Spider-Man villains, but you also got Peter Parker Spider-Man doing whatever the fuck he's doing. He has like this whole gang war thing going on. That's the next series I gotta read. and figure out how the hell to read that, because that's going to be fun. And that, I think, has to deal with Spider-Man and street level villains. So expect to see Nightcrawler, Spider-Man, or what did the chick call him? Uh, she called him Hellcrawler. That's it. That's what I might call him. Hellcrawler. Sure, fuck it, why not? Because all yes is right there because of the whole devil thing. Maybe it's Night Spider. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Someone will come up with a name with it, or it's just gonna be Nightcrawler, Spider-Man, or just Spider-Man, because we got. It's not like we don't have already two fucking different Spider-Men. That's another biggest complaint about this. It's just, it's got the regular Nightcrawler with him being a mutant and just going back to the whole Sentinels thing. It's like it's made like the Sentinels are made by Nimrod. And it's just like they have a lot of different mutant things going on, which I do enjoy. The story for this overall was pretty good. I enjoyed it for a first time number one. It was a very enjoyable read. It's just some things that, like, Nimrod built the Sentinels. Why the fuck do they look like Iron Man? Like you should say, like, Tony Stark was Nimrod, and he built the Sentinels. That's why the Sentinels look like Iron Man. But it's like Nimrod helped Adrian Toomes, or, Tony Stark's helping with Adrian Toomes or something. But I don't really know, because I think this is a part of the 0616 universe. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm almost positive it is, because it doesn't say what Earth it takes place in. Like, unless I'm absolutely wrong and I missed something, I legitimately just got done reading this about 12 minutes ago, right before I saw this video, and I didn't catch a single thing saying, like, which Earth it's on. And Marvel never came out and said themselves which universe this is a part of, so doesn't really, like, help with anything at all whenever it comes to that kind of stuff. So there are a few flaws in there that make me like this could have been done better if this was its own multiverse, but now with it being part of 616, there could have been a few different things that they could have said to make it much easier to understand story-wise, because if you do need to read Nightcrawlers before this, I don't think you do. Like, Nightcrawler, Spider-Man, that's what you need to understand leading into this. But if you do need to read Nightcrawlers, then they gotta add a little editor's note in there somewhere saying this happened in Nightcrawlers number 3 or Nightcrawlers number 1 or whatever. There are a few funny lines in this by Nightcrawler, I will say. It's fun to listen to him talk about how he goes on. He's trying to learn about different one-line things to say, because he is a Spider-Man. Spider-Man does have those little one-line quips. My favorite one is kind of like a fourth wall break in a way. And it's where this bad guy does this Nick thing, and then Nightcrawler says about classic sound effect, and he wants another one, and then he goes bam. Like, I love that line, and it fits greatly for someone like Nightcrawler. And it's kind of like a little fourth wall break, because Nightcrawler is, part of the X-Men, and Wolverine does this Nick thing, and always whenever Nightcrawler goes away or appears, it goes bamf. So that was a great little mini fourth wall break. It's not really a fourth wall break, but it's arguable if you want to count it as one. Like, I'm not gonna count it as one, but at the same time, it's arguable, and if you do, you don't. I will accept anything. Whenever it comes to that. But that's easily my favorite line of the story. Once again, going to Silver Sable, I enjoyed that twist character at the end. I enjoyed her being like, oh, I'm the boss, like, so I'm gonna have to fight Nightcrawler. Like, he's kind of cute. So that's going to be enjoyable to see, because I don't think we've ever gotten Silver Sable versus Nightcrawler. Correct me if I'm wrong. I love comic books. I have studied, like, I'm trying to study comic books inside and out, especially the movies inside and out. I'm trying to study them, I'm trying to retain as much knowledge that not try blah blah fuck. I'm trying to retain as much knowledge as I can, especially whenever it comes to like other movies and also wrestling as well. Because that's just shit that I'm into and that's stuff that I like and that I can talk about. Um so, and it also generally helps me for life. Like, if someone ever hires me to do something, then I could be like, oh, yeah, I know this about this, so I could help with, like, storylines or whatever, and that's how I could, get money. Um, but besides, also doing this and talking about comic book reviews and talking about wrestling and whatever, um, so speaking of wrestling, go see my Rock versus Roman or Roman versus Cody WrestleMania video. That's also I posted that yesterday, so make sure you guys go check that out. I will be talking about that if you do like wrestling and my theory for what they're doing with Roman Reigns and The Rock. Anyway, back to the story. Silver Sable versus Nightcrawler, it'd be an interesting fight. I think Silver Sable is a very good first fight big name villain for someone like Nightcrawler, because really he didn't fight people. He just kind of went, oh, these are just some random goons. Let me beat them up and then get it done, get it over with. Any superhero can do that's not a big deal. But when you enter someone like Silver Sable, who's like a low tier B character, somewhat middle to high tier C character, Silver Sable's underrated in my opinion. I don't think she gets as much love as she deserves. Um, but she looks very, very cool. I'll even show you because it's probably my favorite. It's probably my favorite shot from the book, or one of my favorite shots from the book, right here. Because this was just great, and it was like, oh wow, it's Silver Sable. Like, that was such a big shot, and she's the boss to this guy named Fuck. His name isn't Fuck. His name is Creamer. Kremer. Creamer. I don't know how you pronounce that. But she's his boss, so she's telling him about these different things and how she's going to fight Nightcrawler next. So, I think that's the next issue. I think it's Rhino. I don't know. I think Rhino's number 3. I don't remember. It's either Silver Sable or Rhino is issue number 2. Or maybe it's both of them. Maybe Rhino is that villain that's gonna be next up to Silver Sable, and they're trying to make him be like... Because Rhino is like an arguable A-tier Spider-Man villain. Easily one of the most recognizable Spider-Man villains and one of the best Spider-Man villains. And one of the most underrated Spider-Man villains. A little bit overly used, in my opinion, but he's a great start. He's also a great starter villain. Like, to do the levels, I think it's Rhino to go into Silver Sable as her, making her like this next big bad, hopefully turning her from like a B tier, slowly turning her into an A tier Spider-Man villain. To put her above some other Spider-Man villains, and then you get to Director Vulture, which I think is going to be Nightcrawler's main bad guy. Well, yes, you could call him, Uncanny Spider-Man. It's Nightcrawler Spider-Man. It's basically what it is. But to have Director Vulture, unless if they added some sort of new goblin, like a mutant goblin, I guess, where Green Goblin can be a mutant, I can see that working. But also at the same time, I need to go and finish reading Gold Goblin and continue reading Red Goblin. God, sorry, my nose is... If you guys didn't watch this last video I posted, I am sick today. And, I'm an idiot, and I didn't grab paper towels, for my nose. Because I wanted to keep it professional, and now I just have a very stuffy nose, and I wanted to get videos out today, because I've been behind. I don't want to be 4 days behind on day number 5. So I'm a little bit snotty. I'm going to take something straight after I'm done recording this, and while this is uploading, I'm gonna actually go grab my shower, because I still have to do that. But yet again, I take that normally in the middle of the day, anyways, before I eat lunch. So I'm gonna grab my shower. I'm gonna eat something to make my throat feel a little bit better. While I'm gonna go on to read a comic book. But something easy that the comic doesn't get messy, of course. And then, by the time this video will be uploaded, I will be in the middle of reading the next comic book, which will be number 3. So that's the plan. So the third video will be out a little bit later, but I also got my friend's wrestling show to catch up on, because my other 2024 New Year's resolution is to watch as much wrestling as I can, so I can catch up on stuff. That's why. So that's gonna be that. Excuse me. So where was I? Oh yeah, sorry. Talk about villains and all of that. I can say Mutant Goblin. Like Norman Osborn, Mutant Goblin, whatever. Like I said, I gotta read Gold Goblin, Red Goblin. Those reviews will be coming out later, eventually, at some point. I don't know when. I will also be doing some DC stuff. So while yes, this is the technical second Marvel book, it's just whatever I needed to sort out. I like some of my stuff that I already sorted out. I'm gonna try and go through. And sorry if I keep looking up. I'm just now realizing there's a little creak in my door, so I don't know. That's just bothering me, and I'm trying to also remember about the book as well. So anyway, Mutant Goblin I think would be a great main villain for a Nightcrawler Spider-Man here. I'm not too sure about that. It depends. What would you guys like to see? I guess let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. So there's that. I think I've pretty much said almost everything that I need to say about this book. I love the art style of it. It was very, very good. My other favorite shot of the... Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Second favorite line of the book. When she said additional sexy spider guys. Like, that was funny as shit. Oh, yeah, Mystique. Yes. That's the other thing I need to talk about. Mystique and Nightcrawler. I don't know if they were a thing before in the past in the X-Men, or they are about to be a new thing, but they might be. I'm not sure. Or they are going to be. I'm still not sure. Like I said, I guess we'll see down the line if they will or not. I don't know why I just held that book up. I'm trying to find you my other shot here. The other one that I like, the other drawn thing, I just really enjoy this. Like the clouds with him coming up with the Thoop and the Bamf, and then the guy falling backwards with the sap flying in the background. I just love how this is drawn out. Like, just the little, like, attentions to detail in this are amazing. I love how they're trying to make his eyes glow. Like, that's just really cool. And they still have his little pointy ears going on. Like, it's just... I'm slowly starting to appreciate the art style more in comic books. So there's that. But overall, great book. I really enjoyed it. I cannot wait until I read issue number 2, which I open up from the back of the book to get to that page. So it is Rhino. I just saw, so I couldn't remember if Rhino was number 2, number 3. So like I said, it could be Rhino and Silver Sable, or Silver Sable can be in issue number 3. I don't know how they're doing that yet. It's still looking to be setting up for Nightcrawler Spider-Man versus Director Vulture, and that's probably going to be volume 1 of Uncanny Spider-Man, and then volume 2 will get to, like, maybe a Dr. Octopus, or maybe, like, a Kingpin or something, or they might do something for Gang War. I wouldn't be surprised. Something. I'm not really sure. But, guys, that's where I'm going to end this video off at. So, Uncanny Spider-Man. Highly recommend it. Number 2 will be out. I don't know when number 2 will be out. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. Um, I kind of want to read a bunch of different things. I want to get more into DC and independent books as well, like Image, Dark Horse, all that stuff. So if you are a fan of comic books, then not only make sure you give this video a like for the YouTube algorithm, but make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be doing daily uploads of comic book reviews. Plus, I'm also going to be going on and talking about wrestling and movies and different things like that. So if you are into stuff like that, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get more content out there. And if you enjoy Marvel's Contest of Champions, make sure you do that as well. Also, I have a Letterboxd. I will put it down in the description below. For my movie reviews, because I'm kind of slowly dying out doing movie reviews on here, but I do write them out on Letterboxd. So if you do have a Letterboxd, make sure you look me up. It's nickstertricker, and no capitalization. It's just nickstertricker, one word. So because it's supposed to be Nickster the Trickster, like my D&D name, but it's not. It's just nickstertricker. I don't have a profile picture. It's just, like I said, it's one word, no capitalization. Should be able to find me. I have over 200 movie reviews right now, close to 300. So I do have stuff that I gotta go on and still write reviews on. Like there's some movies, like I still need to do reviews on Beauty and the Beast. I haven't done all of the MCU movies, so I still gotta do that. I gotta still do my review on the first Ghost Rider movie. So there's just simple things like that. But let me know down in the comments section below. Let me know what comic book reviews you guys want me to do. Episode 10 is going to be the Infinity Gauntlet. So it's countdown to episode 10. The Infinity Gauntlet. It's going to be my review on the entire series. So that's going to be the big episode 10. And probably every goal, like episode 25 maybe. 25 seems to be like a good number, so maybe 2025 I might do something big for that. Episode 5 is my lucky number, so episode 5 is gonna be, I don't know, episode 5 is gonna be, it's probably not gonna be anything big or special, but it's gonna probably be some sort of book, I'm not sure yet, but episode 10 is gonna be the Infinity Gauntlet. So if you guys do want to see my review on the Infinity Gauntlet, make sure you do hit the subscribe button. Blah. I'm sorry, I'm full of tongue twisters today. Also, I might as well let you guys know this now. If you are new to the channel, I'm going up to Pennsylvania and visit family. So the background will look a little bit different here and there, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I will have videos on the sideline, so you might see some videos that are recorded here at the house while I'm up in PA, or if I'm up in PA and I do like the reviews, save it for a date, which is what I'm probably going to do, and then save it as like a little special thing, as like an emergency video if I'm gonna end up doing something, which will probably be most likely the case. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment down below, let me know what you want me to do a review on, and subscribe to the channel for more comic book reviews. I will see you guys later. I guess I might upload today, I might upload tomorrow. So if I don't catch you guys later today, I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.